My 2-year-old GE fridge recently stopped working. It made a clicking noise every couple of minutes, which I assume is the compressor trying to start up, but it never did. I found some helpful YouTube videos diagnosing the problem, and I also went through all of your suggestions on the YouTube community page. I replaced the start relay and the capacitor, but I couldn't get the fridge up and running again. A new compressor costs over $500, and hiring a technician to replace it costs a couple hundred more. As much as I was trying to avoid it, I bought a new Samsung fridge from Costco to replace my GE fridge. It comes with a 10-year warranty on the compressor, which I really hope I won't have to replace. This frustrating and disappointing experience is the result of planned obsolescence. This is a business strategy in which items are designed to be obsolete, unfashionable, unusable, or defective in a short period of time. It results in us throwing away things that are basically new and purchasing replacements at a higher price point with new features. It also results in higher profit margins for manufacturers and an economy driven by rabid consumerism. Planned obsolescence is widely discussed in terms of electronics and fast fashion, but it is also present in the homes that we live in and the building construction industry as a whole. In this video, we're going to discuss different types of planned obsolescence that are causing our homes and our buildings to fail. The first is contrived durability. Manufacturers purposely reduce the lifetime of a product so that it deteriorates quickly, usually right after the warranty ends. They use inferior materials in essential parts, like cheap plastic and soft screws, instead of metal. This can cause excessive wear and tear. My GE fridge is an example of contrived durability. It had a 1-year warranty on it, and it died in 2 years. In the early 1900s, the Phoebus cartel lowered the life expectancy of incandescent bulbs from 2,500 hours to 1,000 hours. They even fined manufacturers for bulbs that lasted more than 1,000 hours. Nowadays, we're being encouraged to switch from incandescents to LEDs that claim to last 30 years. From personal experience, this is a lie. I've bought several LEDs from Amazon that don't last for more than 4 months. At a larger scale, homes are designed to meet the minimum building code requirements. Builders use nails to secure walls to roof rafters instead of more durable metal straps. They also use nails to anchor walls to foundations rather than more expensive bolts. Cardboard thermoply sheathing has replaced OSB and plywood. All these decisions are allowed by code, but they can collectively reduce the lifetime of a building. Next is prevention of repairs. Unibody designs or soldered parts prevent owners from repairing products. Replacement parts are also very expensive and difficult to find. This has turned traditionally durable goods into single-use disposable items. Apple uses tamper-resistant pentalobe screws, which is seen as an attempt to lock owners out of their devices. Panasonic's infrared toaster oven can bake food 40 times faster than normal ovens. However, the on-off switch is soldered to the circuit board. When it stops working, you have 3 choices: buy an expensive new circuit board, spend hours removing this tiny plastic part, or throw it away. Front-loading washing machines have a drum bearing that is prone to wear and tear. Repair costs are higher than the value of the appliance. Finally, spray foam. When applied correctly, it can create an airtight building. However, electrical wiring and plumbing is embedded in the insulation, which can make home repairs and remodels a nightmare. Systemic strategy deliberately ensures that the current version of a product will become outdated and incompatible with newer versions in the future. This is evident in all the charging ports that are changed on laptops and TVs. You have to spend money on dongles and adapters just to be able to use your old products. In January 2020, the EPA banned the production of R22 refrigerant, which was widely used in air conditioners. This is a good thing for the environment, but the ban has made repairs ridiculously expensive, so homeowners have to throw away old condensers and buy inferior new ones. Another example of systemic strategy is changing floor designs. The laminate flooring in my current home is just 5 years old but has already started chipping. Since I can't find this particular pattern anywhere, I have to replace the flooring in my entire home. Programming or design decisions can also lower the life expectancy of materials. In many cities, it is illegal to shut off water supply at the curb without permission from the utility company. However, not every house has a valve inside. The freeze in Texas earlier this year flooded many homes and apartments because they were not able to shut off their water supply. Tiles also laid directly on concrete floors that move without a cleavage membrane like compressed sand or a Schluter mat. This leads to cracked and sometimes vicious popped tiles. Foundation repair is a huge business in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Homes have either had foundation repairs or will need them in the future. This is because soils here have high clay content. They swell and shrink throughout the year. Despite knowing this, most homes have a slab-on-grade foundation instead of a pier and beam. What's worse is that contractors are now moving to post-tension slabs, which will be far more expensive to fix in the future. I'll make a separate video explaining this further. Legal intervention is another planned obsolescence strategy. I made a video a while back on all-electric homes. In the 1960s, coal-burning furnaces were banned. New homes that only used electricity were given a gold medallion. Ironically, these medallion homes were powered by coal-burning power plants, so they were not clean in any way. During my recent visit to Proctor in Canada, I was told that wood-burning fireplaces are now banned. So during blackouts in winter, their new electric fireplaces don't work, and they have no way of heating their homes. Perceived obsolescence is our fault. We are guilty of buying into marketing campaigns and changing trends. We are guilty of becoming shopping addicts and indulging in retail therapy. I'd be lying if I said that my new Samsung fridge isn't sexy AF. I guess that's just a sign I'm getting old. Our 1970s home has a 40-year-old Hotpoint stovetop and a GE microwave that still work. Sure, they're not trendy, but they're functional. There is nothing I can buy to replace them that will work for the next 40 years. Countertops trend from ceramic tiles to laminate to granite to solid surface to engineered stone like quartz. Fridge styles change yearly too, from top freezer to bottom freezer to side-by-side to French door. We are told that color trends change yearly too and that wallpaper's coming back in style. Maybe I should just leave this loud blue wallpaper in place. Finally, layers of change. This is a very important part of planned obsolescence in the construction industry. Site remains forever, barring any natural disasters. Structure lasts 50 to 100 years. Skin lasts 20 to 50 years. Services 10 to 30 years. Space planning 5 to 10 years. And stuff like furniture lasts 1 to 5 years. Homes are designed such that a longer-lasting component is dependent on a shorter-lived one. For example, obsolete insulation can only be replaced by removing long-lived facade or roof elements. Even though concrete slabs should last 100 years, they have to be broken up to get to plastic pipes for maintenance. We are intentionally lowering the lifespan of long-lasting materials. Both manufacturers and consumers are to blame for the current state of affairs. The dopamine and serotonin release from buying new gadgets is very addictive, but that feeling is being weaponized by manufacturers through planned obsolescence. Consumers are told that overflowing landfills and polluted oceans are our fault, when in fact it's corporations that are the problem. They waste energy and resources designing disposable products that fail, and then turn around and call themselves green. We need to demystify homes and educate homeowners. I think every home should come with an instruction manual detailing exactly where things are located and how to identify them. Public education on planned obsolescence and the right to repair will help people focus on the bones and the performance of homes. This shift will finally force developers and contractors to build better. Leave me a comment below with any other examples of planned obsolescence in the architecture, design, and construction industry. How do you think we can break this destructive cycle? I'll link my Patreon page in the description. If you can support me, I'd really appreciate it. A big thank you to everyone already supporting me. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See ya.